So this is how you can develop Rizz. I can't believe I'm making this video, but that is the state we are in, 2023. I am making a video on how to develop Rizz. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Rizz is not what you see on TikTok. It's not what you see on Instagram. Rizz is short for charisma. It has it in the name. And a lot of dudes get Rizz mixed up. They think that it's like some pimp holy scripture language, some different thing that you got to speak in order to get a shorty. No, Rizz is charisma, and all charisma really comes down to is confidence. You probably heard this before, but confidence is the key. And people get confidence mixed up. They think it's like, pushing out your chest and always and talking the loudest and whatnot, and that can be a form of confidence. But more often than not, that's actually a form of insecurity. Remember, the loudest person in the room is usually the weakest person in the room. Going back to confidence, confidence is trust in yourself. Confidence means that you can trust yourself. If I'm confident I can get a girl, that means I trust myself enough to be like, oh, I can go talk to this girl and get her interested in me. If I'm confident at a sport, that means I trust myself enough to know my job and do my job and execute and do well in the sport. If I'm confident when talking to people, I trust myself to know that I can talk to anyone, relate to anyone, and it's not a big deal to me. It's normal. I trust that I can do that. So in order to gain confidence, you got to put it in the work. But more than putting in the work, confidence, internal confidence really comes down to listening to yourself. You have to trust yourself. Think about it. If you constantly tell yourself, oh, I'm going to start this diet tomorrow, oh, I'm going to start working out tomorrow, oh, I'm going to go to bed early tomorrow, or maybe even today, but you don't do it, you're lowering your confidence. So the number one thing you can really do to up your confidence is to start listening to yourself, because when you listen to yourself, that's when you start to trust yourself. And confidence and trust is the same thing. So before you even think about, oh, how can I develop Rizz so I can get a girl, start working on fixing the internal relationship you have with yourself. Learn how you can learn to trust yourself again, quite honestly, because just through school, through the programming and all that, a lot of people stop trusting themselves. They set up promises that they never keep to themselves. And then after that, they can't keep promises to other people, and it's a downward spiral. You got no confidence, my boy. None. So fix your confidence, start trusting yourself, and start small. For me, for instance, I'll say, okay, I need to get up as soon as my eyes open. And I do that. And it's nothing crazy, but it's money in the bank. So I'm investing in myself. Now I'm like, oh, I can trust myself to get up as soon as I open my eyes. Or I'll say, I need to get one more rep. And then I do it. Now I trust myself that I can push past my limits, that I can get stronger. One instance, really, my main instance where I do this is I'll go in the sauna. I'll stay in there for 30 minutes. I'll tell myself I have to get 30 minutes or I can't trust myself. And then I get 30 minutes because I trust myself. It's this whole symbiotic relationship that you gonna learn. Pretty much all confidence comes down to is trusting yourself. Trust comes down to listening to your internal code and doing what you say you're gonna do. Be a man of your word. Simple as that. So how can we develop confidence? Number one, improve your physique and your looks. Y'all, it's not rocket science. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform good. And when you perform good, they pay good. Shout out Deion Sanders, prime time. But for real, when you improve your physique and looks, you got to think about everything that goes into it. You're going to the gym, you're eating healthy, you're sleeping good. That means you're doing a bunch of healthy habits that not only make you look good, but they make you feel good. When you sleep, you have energy. Your testosterone goes up, your stress goes down, you're more relaxed. It's easier to take on the challenges of the day. You grow muscle during that. When you're eating healthy, your mind is clear. It's easier to focus. You look better. Your skin is popping. Your nails, all that, hair, eyes, everything glowing. And when you go into the gym, you getting big, you're releasing endorphins. You're literally making yourself happier, stronger, more muscular. Everything about it is better. So focus on improving your looks and your physique first, because a lot of people call it vanity, but the truth is that it's not vain. Your physique is a direct reflection of what you think of yourself. If I have high respect for myself, I'm going to take care of this flesh vessel, my body that I have. If I don't respect myself, I'm not going to take care of it. I'm going to let myself go. I'll get either super skinny or I'll get super fat. Hey, I'm just the messenger. Number 2, a big thing about confidence is staying present. When you're able to stay in the moment, when you're not focused on regrets from the past or thinking about, damn, did I say the right thing? You're not thinking about anxious about the future. Oh my gosh, what am I going to say? You are able to be in the moment. You're able to really listen to the person you're talking to. Because that's a big thing about Rizz, charisma. All it comes down to is how you make the person feel. And when you're super present with someone, when you're giving them your full attention and energy, that makes them feel amazing. It makes them feel like they're the center of the world or something. Everyone loves to feel important. So a big thing with Rizz is really just giving someone your presence, your attention, and your energy when you talk to them. When you approach this girl, are you like in a rush, like, hey, what's good, what's good? Or are you fully there? You're just like, hey, what's good? Also, when you stay present, you're not going to get caught up in the future. A lot of dudes will go talk to a girl, and as they're talking to her, they're like, dang, how am I going to make her my girlfriend? How am I going to get her on a date? Brother, how about you focus on talking to her like a human being and seeing if you even enjoy the conversation, if you even like her as a person beyond her looks. Stay present. And that's going to help with everything. When you talk to your peers and when you talk to other people, they're going to notice your presence. The fact that you're giving them that attention, that energy, it means a lot to people. It's the truth. When someone gives you their presence, you can feel that, and it means a lot. And it shows that the person is engaged, and it really makes you connect with someone. You know, you're looking into each other's eyes, and and y'all really connecting though. And the last thing you can do to up your confidence is to de-stress. Stress, aka cortisol, the stress hormone, lowers testosterone. So when you lower your stress, your testosterone goes up. When your testosterone goes up, your confidence goes up, your trust in yourself goes up, your charisma gets better. So in order to de-stress, make sure you're doing stuff like meditating. Of course, I like to meditate for about 10 minutes in the morning. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Go hit the sauna or go in a cold tub. These are both two different extremes, but after you get out, you feel amazing. You feel like a new person. You feel completely refreshed and re-energized. On top of that, make sure you get out in nature. Nature has a very healing and calming effect, especially when you actually walk on grass. Touch grass, my friend. And when you do all these things to de-stress, to just be a calm person, your confidence is way higher because, like I said, your testosterone is up, your cortisol is down, and you're able to take on challenges way easier. Like when the little petty things come up, when someone cuts you off in traffic, or someone doesn't say thank you, or someone doesn't hold the door for you, instead of being like, man, fuck that person, you just like, all right, it is what it is. Like maybe they're having a bad day, maybe they didn't notice. You know, most of the time, the things that you think people are doing to you are really just things that you made up in your head. So learn to de-stress, learn to stay calm, present, and trust yourself, improve your physique and your looks, and your Rizz will skyrocket. Because all this really comes down to is having self-respect for yourself. But more importantly, it's not self-respect so much as it is self-love. I love myself enough that I'm going to take care of my physique and my looks. I love myself enough that I'm going to de-stress and do what I got to do to be a calm person. I love myself enough that I'm not going to stress about the past. I'm not going to get anxious about the future. I'm going to live here in the present, in the now. And I'm going to utilize this moment as much as I can and make the most of it. So there you have it, y'all. If you want Rizz, start trusting yourself, rebuild that relationship with yourself. Because when you trust yourself, you'll be a confident ass motherfucker and you're going to have that Rizz, that charisma. With that being said, it's Suleiman. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Don't forget to follow me on at It's Suleiman on X, TikTok, and Instagram. With that being said, stay based and stay blessed. I'm out.